Welcome to ANIMUS. ANIMUS is a 2013 horror movie, and it's about the age-old tale of the group of kids making a documentary film about ghosts and stuff. They decide to visit a abandoned hospital. Yes, we've seen this premise a few times before, haven't we? However, this one's actually not a found footage film, as kind of the majority of others seem to be. And that is the basic premise. They're basically at the end of their sort of term, and this is their sort of final project. And you've kind of got this kind of group of motley students. You've kind of got the main girl, Maya, who's been sort of had some sort of mental problems in the past, and sort of a group of friends. And of course, the first half of this movie is pretty much spent interviewing locals and about the legends and stuff, really just to pad out the running time, I feel. And you kind of get some backstory about the history that has happened there, and apparently they were doing sort of experiments on children and stuff like that. There's also a prologue at the beginning of the movie that kind of gives you, again, a little bit of history about the kind of hospital and the kind of the macabre things that may have gone on there. And of course, once we get there, as you'd expect, strange things to happen. They won't tell you exactly what the kind of the beasties are there, but essentially, I think you may be a little bit disappointed when you find out what the kind of I guess the main threat actually is. So what's the film like? The first thing you're going to notice here is the acting. The acting is beyond awful. The line deliveries honestly needs to be seen to be believed. It's horrible. Horrible acting. Now, I guess the saving grace of this film, it has some quite good gore effects. And that's pretty much it. The rest of this film is absolute rubbish, I'm sorry to say. Even down to a technical level, the sound, for example, it's just muffled. And there's kind of too much background noise. You can't understand what people are saying sometimes. So it's not a very well made movie in regards to its technical aspects. The story is one we've seen 1,000 times before. The acting is horrible. I guess the bad guy, the boogeyman, is very, very disappointing. Like I said, there's some quite good gore effects and there's some okay sort of location shooting, but that's really about it, unfortunately. There's one quite good sort of dream sequence towards the kind of the beginning of the movie, and unfortunately, if the movie had been kind of more like that, I think it would have been a lot better film. But unfortunately, it goes in a different path, which is a shame. They kind of showed promise in this dream sequence about what could have been a lot better movie. Overall, I thought this was a thoroughly disappointing film. I was still looking forward to seeing one of these sort of horror films set in a kind of abandoned hospital that wasn't a found footage film, and unfortunately, this wasn't the one to kind of to satisfy that need for me. So I'm going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 10, and that's really just for the kind of the quite imaginative sort of effects that it uses. What did you think of it? Leave me a comment, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.